Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this series, we're going to be rebuilding this 2010 Yamaha R1. Picked it up yesterday from Copart. Not listed as running and driving. Not sure if it even runs. Motor could be seized up. Motor could be blown. Transmission could be bad. Not sure. Battery was dead when I got it. Nothing worked on the gauge or anything. Kind of sketchy, honestly, but took kind of a chance on it because always wanted one of these generations of R1. Love these headlights and the sound that these motors make. If this motor makes any sound, it's just crazy. These cross-plane engines are so unique. Haven't really looked at it too closely yet. I did do a little bit of inspecting, obviously. Just looked at the motor. Doesn't appear to have any real damage on it. It's all just the sliders and casings. Sorry, my neighbor's dog just jacked my gloves. I'll go get them. Anyways, the damage isn't major. Doesn't appear to be. Just some scratching on it. It had sliders, luckily. Forks seem to be straight, not leaking. Both rims decent, no damage. Holding air in the tires. Rear tire looks a little flat spotted, but I mean, it's not bad. The front brakes don't seem to work at all, so I'm not sure if maybe that's why. Like, there's just nothing. I'm not sure if maybe that's why the accident happened, or if maybe that happened in the accident. So I have to look into that. The brakes, they have the fluids in the reservoir. The reservoir mount broke, but lines don't seem to be damaged. So I'm not really sure why brakes are not working. Haven't looked into it yet, but that's definitely very sketchy. Charging up the battery right now. We're gonna try to see if we can get it running. I know the bike has oil in it. You can see it. I looked at it in the window here. Oil doesn't look that bad, looks pretty clean. The exhaust is still stock on it. I don't know if the plastics are OEM, it's hard to really tell. Did they have that raised decal on the OEM plastics? Maybe someone will have to let me know. But gauge turns on. $18,000 miles on it. Fuel pump primes. I'm just gonna let the battery charge up. Look over it a little bit closer. Make sure there's no real damage on it, and then maybe see if we can get it starting up. Fingers crossed it'll run. I don't have too much hope for it because I feel like at the auction yard they would have just started it up and listed it as running and driving. So definitely probably has something wrong with it, but we will see. It's definitely gonna need an all new fairing kit on it. It's gonna need new mirrors, new levers, grips, bar ends. I believe the clip-ons are good. We'll obviously see when we pull the bar ends off. Looks like I don't know if these are ram air ducts. I think they are. Luckily they're both on there, still good. It's obviously gonna need a new exhaust. If it runs, I'm not gonna be able to use that exhaust. Pegs, it's gonna need a new peg. Probably repaint those ones. That light might be salvageable. It looks like the bike just tipped over in the auction yard, honestly. It's just covered in mud. And the auction yard is just a mud yard, so I'm assuming the bike was just laying on its side at one point just in the mud. Chain is super rusty. bike was just stored outside at Copart, was not in a building, so I don't know how long it was sitting outside. Even the battery terminals were getting rusty under the seat, so. I looked in the gas tank. There's no rust. There's a little bit of surface rust underneath the, show you right here. Just on the outside portion right there. But inside the tank actually looks pretty good. It's hard to get that in there, but I should be able to clean up that pretty decently. Came with a key. Also gonna need a little bit, it's probably gonna need new sliders, but the damage really isn't that extensive on this bike. The tank seems to be good. So it only needs a few things if it runs. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that battery charge up, check it over a little bit closer, try to get it started up. Bike's trying to turn over. Battery swapped over with a different one. It doesn't seem to be a battery issue. I'm not sure if it's because the bike hasn't ran in so long. It's been a couple years because of the accident. Not sure if maybe the motor is really seized up. It seems to be like it's trying to turn over. So we're gonna keep trying here. Hope I don't kill this battery. Sounds like it wants to. All right, that's gonna be where we end the video on the 2010 R1. Hopefully in the next video, we can get it started for the first time, or just see if maybe the motor even still is good. I'm still not sure if the motor even runs at all. So stay tuned for the next one where we will find out. Thank you for watching.